What's up, my name's Samuel Leeds. Right now I am in beautiful Thailand, Phuket, and in this video I want to share a little bit about work-life balance, because this is the thing people say to me all the time: how do you have so much energy? How do you juggle so many things? Here's how I do it. Number one, rather than working in years and saying 2024 this is my goal, I don't have yearly goals, I have quarterly goals, and every time one of my year finishes, I go away once a year. I go away for a couple of weeks somewhere beautiful to celebrate what I did in that quarter. And I went to a vlog to show you what I do when I'm on holiday, how I spend my money, where I travel to, types of hotels that we go to, and also what I read, because when I'm away, I read a lot of books. I'm going to be reading multiple books, and I want to be sharing you the lessons from the books. Phuket is where we are. We've got the beach down here, white sandy beaches, absolutely beautiful. You've got a gym here, you've got a boxing gym as well, which is going to be great because I'm currently training for a fight. So let's take you to my room, enjoy, like the video, and let's go. This is all our space here. We can get private dinners where our butler will come, bring us all the food. It's just incredible. You got the little private pool here. I'll just sit here for hours and read and just look out all that water. Look at that, look at those views. This is our room. Yeah, walk-in wardrobe over here for Amanda, one for me as well. Also, one of the things that we love about Thailand, customer service is so incredible. Like every single day, when they come in and change our bed, they leave us with a gift. So they put a little gift on the bed. And that's it, so this is the room. So today, I think we're just gonna have a relaxing day today, reading books, chilling at the beach, and we'll just see where the week brings us. I wanted to see some property developments in Thailand, so I thought the best way to do it is to find local property developers, and I found Alice! She's invited me to take her around her building site. Is this your first property project in Thailand?
Yeah, we have done some flips in the UK of apartment flips, but this is our first Thailand renovation.
I'm excited. Let's have a look around then.
Yeah. It's a 6-bed, 7-bath villa. So it's made up of 2 buildings on opposite sides. Looking at each other, where we're standing now is the living area. So the kitchen will be down this end,
wow.
Dining table and sunken seating.
Are you gonna sell it? Are you gonna live in it? Or are you gonna rent it out on Airbnb?
Yeah, we've definitely been tempted to live in it, but we think now the strategy is just gonna be to sell it and start building our own personal cash crop, do some more projects with that cash spot, and then we can kind of go from there.
So this is the scaffolding here in Thailand. Health and safety is a little different here, I think, by the looks of things. So talk to me about the figures then. So I know in Thai we work in baht.
Yeah.
So how many baht did this cost you to buy the whole land and the entire thing?
So we purchased it for 8.5 million, which in GBP is around 200,000.
That's mad. How much are you expecting us to spend on it before it's like finished and beautiful and luxurious?
In GBP, around 100 to 125,000.
£200,000 bought it for.
Yeah.
About 125,000 expected.
Yeah.
I reckon you might be a little bit more than that, but hey, what do I know about Thailand? So you're talking about 320,000
yeah.
in, which is crazy considering you're then going to own a luxurious mansion
Yeah.
worth.
I think around in GBP, around 550,000, something
Nice.
around that mark.
So there's about £250,000 potential profit.
Yeah, exactly.
That's awesome. Well, I really hope that it comes off and we'll have to come back and relook at it once it's finished. What's been the biggest learning curve so far that you've learned?
Making sure you get the correct architectural plans from the get-go, because both for the contractors to be able to quote you accurately for your budget and for there to be nothing going wrong, you have to get correct plans from the get-go. That's been our biggest learning.
Well, congratulations, and I'll come back next year. Hopefully when it's done. If you do put it on Airbnb, would you like to come and stay, Amanda?
Yeah, I'd love to.
Just been to the elephant sanctuary in Phuket, Thailand. One of the things I didn't realise was I mean, there's about 8,000 elephants in Thailand. There used to be 100,000, but they're dying off because they're less needed. And out of the 8,000, more than half of them are not wild. They've been captured, and a lot of them are used for like circuses and things like that. They're mistreated, they're basically tortured and used for entertainment purposes. Where we were today was an elephant sanctuary, so where elephants have been abused by circuses and stuff, or they've been found in the wild, that have been like chained up. They take this sanctuary and look at them, give them a good life, and we got to see them swimming in their natural habitat. We got to feed them. It's a good time, man. Feel good. It used to take me 6 months to read a book. I just couldn't finish. I'd read it so slowly. I'd forget what I was reading. I'd have to go back, read the pages again. And then it was actually my pastor who made me read a book called How to Read a Book. And it took me about 6 months to read it. But since then, now I can read a book in about a day. So I read a really good book called What They Don't Teach You at Harvard Business School. And the book was so good that I got part 2, which is what they still don't teach at Harvard Business School. So I'll be reading this. I've got a whole bunch of other books I'm going to be reading as well. And then I'm going to give a little review of the books and some of the things that I learned from the books at the end of the video. So stick around until the end, because that's when the real learning comes. Train boxing, but everyone else is doing Muay Thai, so I'm tempted to try Muay Thai session. Only have a little bit of sparring today. This guy's small and he's fast and powerful.
Yeah.
Probably the best fitness exercise you can do: fighting, boxing, Muay Thai, any type of martial arts, man. Literally read every single one of these books cover to cover while I've been here. It's quite a endorphin release sort of feeling when you finish a book. So really enjoyed reading these. Some of them I hated with a passion. Some of them I absolutely loved. I'm not gonna have time in this vlog to go over every single book because it might take a little bit of time. However, I did a whole separate video going through the books in detail and explaining what I learned and which ones I'd recommend and which ones I definitely wouldn't. And I'm going to leave a link in the description where you can check out that if you're a bookworm like me and you're interested in learning what I learned from the books, so you don't have to bother reading them because I did, then you can check out the link in the description. So I decided to read this book, What They Still Don't Teach You at Harvard University. I mean, I didn't put this down as my favourite. I put the next one down as my favourite. But out of all the books, if I was going to recommend to you, if you're wanting to get into business, I would recommend this one. This book, it goes through sales, negotiations, management. There's nothing in here that I read that was groundbreaking or like, oh, it's completely changed the way I view life and business. But it was just really refreshing. If you're starting out in business, this is going to really, really help you with the fundamentals of business. I enjoyed this. But my favourite book was this one, Money in One Lesson. This was brilliant. I found this the most fascinating read. Quite a slog in a way. It's quite a thick book, and it's not big print either. So it took me the longest to read this. It took me about 2 days out of the 10 days I was here to read this. This book talks about money. Money doesn't exist. It never has existed, and it never will exist. Money is just an idea, a concept that everybody plays along with, but actually money doesn't exist. It explains how money came off the gold standard and how money effectively is just an IOU. You know, it's not even on the gold standard. He explains central banks, how they work. I found this just fascinating. As somebody that is an investor and somebody that is, you know, a student of money and what money is, this was brilliant. So this was my number one. But if you're just getting started out in business, this might be a little bit heavy for you if you're not if you don't love reading. Amanda read this for a little bit and she didn't love it. Mandy, what did you think of this book? She didn't like this one that much. This one, though, absolutely brilliant. Get it. What an incredible 10 days in Thailand. When I used to go on holiday, I used to dread coming back to England because I'm like, oh, the flight, and then back to England where it's all crappy. now I'm actually looking forward to getting back, because I'm looking forward to the flight, because I'm in a beautiful suite. Looking forward to get back to England because I love England, I love my kids, I love my house. Life really is what you make it. And another thing is, it's funny because a lot of people get upset. You know, well, how would you leave your kids for so long? That's terrible. No, because when I get back on fresh, they'll get the best of me. You know, it's not like they don't go on holiday. I go out on holiday with them a lot as well. It's nice to always get away. Just Amanda, just the two of us. But yeah, man, feeling refreshed, recharged, and looking forward to getting back to England, the best country in the world.